Hello everyone, Lord of the Bricks here, and welcome to another video. So, today I saw on Facebook these new pictures for the new sets that are coming in March, and so we have 6 new Lego sets, and looks like we have a few plushies too. I only saw those when I went on Lego.com, but yeah, I guess you see what they're like. One picture sort of says it all, I think. But the main thing that I want to show you guys is these 6 new sets. So I think we're going to start with this top one, and we'll go through these banners first. So March 1st, 2023, and so we have a Gryffindor house banner here, and 3 figures. And of course, the main first impression we get here is, okay, this is sort of like the books we've been getting the past few years, but with a slightly different style, with them being banners and all. So this is obviously meant to represent Gryffindor common room. Oh, and by the way, this is almost my first time seeing this. I've only seen like one picture of each of these sets before on Facebook, and this is my raw first reaction to most of these pictures that we're seeing. So I haven't really looked at this at all because this is not one of the pictures I saw. So looks like we have a fireplace. We have these spiral stairs. That's just an image. Window. That's an image. This is a very nice one. I like this. On one hand, I think it would be nice to get multiples of these stickers. On the other hand, well, it's gonna look a bit strange if they have this exact same silhouette everywhere, wherever you have these. So that's a bit too bad in one way, that you can't really use many of these. Let's see. Oh, yeah, nice detail on it though. Like it's a nice sticker. I don't mind. This one, the fireplace looks a bit grainy. I don't know if that's just the quality of this image, but that's a strange thing for it to be looking like that. But yeah, most of these look good. Oh, there's Godric Gryffindor, looks like. Some probably a Quidditch uh, prize or something. And here's a painting of some person, some books, and some chocolate, looks like. And yeah, so you can hang these up apparently. So we have these little hook things on top, and of course, figures wise, we have Harry, looks like Angelina, and Neville, and a snitch, and a chess set. I think these chairs are a bit weak in the design, but at the same time, like I guess they work. For what it is, I think this is probably good enough. But I think they really don't look as comfortable as you would maybe want your armchairs to be, and also like they don't really look too nice. It's very blocky and stuff, but I guess it's fine. Then we have next picture. So this is the one I saw, just the front. So this is what it looks like when it's all closed up, and you can see here they have a few triangles that sort of drop down, I guess, because when you open this thing up, as you can see, it opens up here. They sort of form a floor almost, which is a bit funny looking, but I guess it's new and inventive. They're trying different things. And yeah, here we even see a nail. So they're really advertising this as something you're supposed to be hanging up on your wall. And I don't think that's what I'll be doing. Sorry, Lego. Oh, 3D images. Oh, maybe that's why it's so grainy in the fireplace. Maybe that's also something that's not a normal sticker, but something that shows two pictures in one. Like, yeah, that's a funny thing. It's something they did for the original version of the Chocolate Frog card in 2001. There was in the Hogwarts Castle set, they had a Chocolate Frog card that had sort of a silvery image of Dumbledore that you could sort of see from different angles. So that was sort of a 3D image, but I wonder how this will look in real life. But yeah, next picture we have, okay, yeah, this is basically just the same as the first one, but here we also see the other ones that we're going to take a look at. But yeah, nothing too special here. Oh yeah, this is the same. Okay, maybe they just have three pictures. Okay, that's fine, I guess, better than nothing, but yeah. And so we have 285 pieces and a few specifications, nothing too interesting, I guess. And yeah, it says the price here in crowns, but sorry, you can just go on online and see what it is in your own currency if you're not Swedish like me. So, okay, let's go to the next one. Hufflepuff house banner. So this one just, yeah, this is interesting, I think. So we have, okay, it looks like Cedric Diggory, Hannah Abbott, and Susan Bones. I think that's a new torso print. Yes, looks like it. Interesting. That's also a new torso. That one looks like the normal one that we've had before. But still very nice. I like it. Oh, that's Newt Scamander. Funny. So they have a picture of him in the Hufflepuff common room. A Niffler. Yeah, there's a Niffler with him too. Some plants in some pots or something. Helga Hufflepuff. And this is probably another 3D image. We have some barrel details, looks like. Here's another barrel. Here's the Hufflepuff crest. A book. Interesting sticker. Some wood detailing. Some. Yeah, that looks like. Yeah, it's just some fruit, but interesting. And here's here's another sticker for a actual house banner that's for the size of these figures. So that's a fun little detail. Maybe there was something similar for the Gryffindor one. And then we have some plants, and here's looks like a mandrake and Mimbless Mimbletonia or something. Probably. I'm just guessing, but it seems likely. And the hook. Yeah. Some plants. I guess they really connect Hufflepuffs with food and plants and stuff. And some sweets. Okay, I guess that's it for this image. And yeah, the way it looks on the box. This really doesn't really show you too much, I think, well, I guess it does show you how it looks like when you hang it up on the wall, just as a house banner thing, but I think this is more interesting to me at least, but I know maybe a lot of you guys will be interested to hang these up actually. And I do guess I guess it is sort of an interesting little crest pattern that they have here on the front, and as well as, well, this could be a print, maybe, hopefully, or maybe it's a sticker, I don't know. And the back of the box, yeah. And here we see the two sides of this 3D image. Okay, interesting. And yeah, same price for this thing, 313 pieces. Okay. So there's a difference between the sets. Let's do all the house banner sets first. And okay, so Slytherin house banner and Slytherin common room. So I guess maybe Pansy Parkinson. She's not really a big character or anything, but maybe that's her. Draco Malfoy, of course, and yeah, I think this is Blaise Zabini, who sort of replaced Crabbe, or was it Goyle, in the last movie? I don't know. But yeah, he sort of replaced one of the actors who, yeah, wasn't welcome anymore. Okay, I think this one so far looks the most interesting to me, texture-wise, and with the pieces you get. Just first impressions, you know. I like these little pillar details, sort of. It's a bit of detail, and you sort of see this. You get this impression that this is underwater, and they have windows to the Black Lake, which is interesting. And a fireplace, also here. Some books and a lamp, a skull. And here are some steps going up to, I suppose, what's supposed to be the entrance. And a house crest, of course, Salazar Slytherin, and Snape. Looks like maybe a Quidditch prize crest or something. Maybe a dueling club award or something. And a hand. And a horn. And maybe a crystal ball book. There's another one of those book stickers. I just suppose it's a sticker because most of these are stickers. But yeah, so we have a sort of a difference here with, okay, so there's the gray, and then there's the brown a few places, and some snake details up here, and there's an eye. Okay. So that's interesting. I wonder what these stickers look like if you just remove the pieces that sort of cover them up halfway, I guess. Because, well, I get the impression that you have a whole area here that's full of stickers, and we don't see the complete stickers because you have these bricks, or, well, pieces with which block away part of the stickers. So, okay. And oh, that looks like another Slytherin's locket. Not really supposed to be in here, but I forgive them. And this armchair looks much better than the ones in Gryffindor common room, but still kind of low. I feel like you want to lean back, and you're not really able to do that with this thing, but I guess you could just raise it up by a brick or so if you want to modify it. But maybe this is what it actually looks like in the movie. before we actually see it, you know, in Chamber of Secrets. Maybe. And, oh wait, what's that? Maybe just a little orb detail. I don't know. And the front of the box, you see the little accessories that come with the set. Interesting that they use these as sort of a selling point, I guess, because they want to advertise what's in this thing and not just the the closed up front of it, you know. And oh yeah, interesting pattern here. I think this one looks even better than the Hufflepuff one. I have to go back and look at the Gryffindor one because I didn't really look closely at it, but yeah. And oh yeah, I did notice though, these pieces, they had these in black on the Hufflepuff banner, and I don't have any of them. They're new to me. Maybe they're new for next year, but maybe they're not. Maybe I've just missed them, but looks interesting. Definitely excited to get a bunch of those. And yeah, and here we see the 3D image. And yeah, back of the box. I have to comment though on Malfoy's alternate face, because I suppose this is, this has to be the alternate face where he looks sort of scared. And I think that's really interesting. It's different from what they've done with him most of the time. Most of the time it's just plain, boring, angry face, and not an alternate face at all. But here we have this scared face print, which is definitely interesting. And I just really like when they mix it up a bit and give us new faces for characters we've gotten so many of in the past. And we just have so many of the same heads for these characters, and yeah, so that's good, especially since he's a character we've definitely had so many times before. But these two are new, of course. We haven't gotten those in any other sets before. So yeah, new characters and everything. And I guess I need to point out also that this is definitely a new torso print, and this is two. I have not seen this exact torso print. It's a bit similar to one of the ones from a bit more than 10 years ago, the Quidditch match set, which came with a few torsos similar to this. But yeah. Okay, and now, oh wait, let me just take a look at the piece count. Okay, 349 pieces, okay. And now to the Ravenclaw house banner. Okay, so we have Luna Lovegood, Cho Chang, and some Ravenclaw guy that... who could it be? I don't know. Terry Boot, maybe. Maybe it could be Michael Corner, some guy who's not featured heavily in the movies, definitely. And he has this tiara, or I guess diadem, of Rowena Ravenclaw. And I like this book, this black book with a Hogwarts crest on it. Almost looks like this is a miniature version of the buildable book, you know, the Hogwarts Moments defense against the dark arts class, maybe, because it looks very similar to that. I think this could be a bit of an Easter egg to have a minifigure sized, well, Lego set almost, except it's not a set, it's just a book, but well, that set was a buildable book with an interior. So, okay. Oh, Cornish Pixie. That's nice. We only got a few of those in the Chamber of Secrets set that came in 2021. So awesome. That's great. If you if you have one of each set, or if you have that one set, then you have 3 if you get this one. I have 2 of that set, so with this one I'll have 5, and this is definitely a cheaper way to get more of these, so that's excellent. Good choice by Lego to make these a bit more available. I think that's awesome. Crystal ball or something. Either that or a lamp, but it's got the shape of... Is that the shape of a pumpkin? No, it's not a pumpkin mold. It sort of looked like one first, but no, it's too spherical. Yeah, okay. So we have bookcases as usual. Looks like a strange clock or something. And some other... There's a globe and books and books. Oh, 2 of those. And oh wait, these are definitely Moments book stickers. So here's the Gryffindor Moments book, and this is the it's the Transfiguration class Hogwarts Moments book, and this is the Potions class. So these are 2 of the originals, and I guess maybe I just missed it, that those stickers in the other sets were also probably Moments book stickers. But that's awesome. And here we have a very nice fireplace. I like the details and everything. And yeah, this one also looks very grainy, so I suppose maybe it is a new type of sticker that's 3D in some way. So maybe the fire changes depending on the angle you look at it. More stickers, and of course Rena Ravenclaw. And you have these big windows that are... yeah, you have 2 with stickers and 2 with just the blue background, which doesn't look great, but I think this is interesting enough. According to the last book, the Ravenclaw common room is supposed to have this spectacular view, and so if you look out the windows, it's supposed to be really beautiful. And for that reason, I think it's a good choice to actually feature these windows, because that's something that's pointed out in the books, or in the book, I should say. Yeah. No. Why are you doing this? Okay. Yeah. I think the tops look sort of ugly and unfinished. I would have liked to have a few slopes at least, instead of this blocky stuff. But maybe that's because, yeah, of course, this is where you place these things, probably up on top here or something, because there's always a way to store the things that come with these sets within the thing, so you don't have loose things outside of it. So okay, next picture, and here we see everything, and I have to say, yeah, okay, design wise, this type of armchair definitely looks better than the Gryffindor ones. I think they should have at least had this design. and if they made it different just for the sake of making it different, that's too bad, because this is so much more like what I would like for that set to have had, instead of having just a flat plates 2x2 over here. I think that just looks so bad for an armchair, but this is okay. Much better at least. And here we see the different images that are not really that different. Looks like she just waves her wand slightly, and looks slightly differently. But I think that's not big enough of a difference to be notable. I think that's sort of boring, so that's too bad. I think they should have changed the pose up a bit more, probably. Wonder why. Maybe they have a good reason. I don't know. And here we go with the last image. Nothing too interesting or new here. And this has 305 pieces. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next thing. Okay. So, the room of requirement. Okay, so here we have 5 minifigures. Draco Malfoy, Blaise Zabini, Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, and the Grey Lady. And this little fire demon thing, that Crabbe, it's Crabbe, who magics up this fiend fire thing, dragon. I guess it's supposed to be a dragon, but yeah, at least in the book it's supposed to be Crabbe. I don't know about the movie, because I don't know which one of the actors played who, but yeah, I think as far as these newer sets go that have the modular style, I think this is definitely a step up from some of the designs they've had in the past. And I think this is almost impressive. I wouldn't say it's impressive at all, though, because it's sort of boring. But that's a hard thing to get away from when you have this constraint of you need them to be a certain width and a certain height to be able to work together in this modular way. But it looks like they have this big section that's twice the height, which is good. I think that gives them a bit more ability to work around the constraints, and I don't mind them having bigger sets be yeah, like this, twice the height. But I think they didn't really utilize it as much as they probably could have. And I'm a bit interested in, okay, so you see these hinge pieces right here. So that means that it opens up similarly, I suppose, to how the Dumbledore's office from last summer opened up, and also the hospital wing set. So you can have it like this, straight, or you can open it up so it folds out this way. You know, like they probably have a picture for it. Let's take a look. Or maybe they don't. Oh, here we go. Okay, we'll get to that later. Okay, here's the front of the box, and we have everyone flying together on brooms, which looks super strange to me. I didn't comment on these builds that we have, side builds, but it looks like this is just a stack of junk, books, and a chair on top, which is a fun little build, I guess. And a big music player. And yeah, but this is mostly the same as last picture. But here's an interior look, so this will be interesting. I have not seen this yet. Okay, come on, help me. Okay. Okay, so it both slides up, so you can open. Okay, okay. So you have these sliding walls that reveal the doors, and yeah, you can be up there. And the Fiendfire dragon thing is modular, and you can you can spread it out over the build, so it looks like everything's burning. Okay. An attempt was made. Oh my. An attempt was made indeed. Maybe if they had more of these, that would have worked better. I think this is weak as it is. That they should have had maybe twice as many dragon pieces. This is just enough to make one tiny little, almost just a snake thing. It looks more like a snake than a dragon, I think. Yeah, but okay, let's look at the other stuff in here. Okay, so we have we have a bunch of stuff. So here's a knight helmet, crate, candle piece, and this looks like, okay, so what's supporting this whole pillar is this glass cabinet, which looks weird. I don't really. No, this looks weird, and they have it on both sides. And a stack of crap. And okay, here's a hiding place for the diadem, and here it comes up with a snake fang to kill it. Okay. And that looks like, yeah, that's a sticker of a pixie. Okay. Instead of including two, they decided to include one plus a sticker. I would have rather just had two more. And yeah, I think it's a bit weak to just have one, but it's fine. Here's a scroll or something. Yeah. Impossible to see what's on this page, but it's probably interesting and with some Easter egg or something. So, okay, let's talk about the doors. I think the doors are okay in how detailed they are, and there's also some detailing on this arch around the doors, which I think looks nice. Too bad that it's so weirdly put together. You have this plate that's further in than these two arch pieces, and it's because they have a arching plate underneath. Tiles. These are longer tile pieces, and yeah, this is also tile, but it's because of this plate that's underneath, and here too. So there are two plates that are just bringing these out a bit more. I think that looks a bit, yeah, could have been better. So that's too bad. And Also, the combination of having these brown window pieces with some decorations, and then having some empty window openings there. I think that's also a bit meh. I don't know. I think this does add something to make it all pop, both color wise and texture wise. I think it's good that way, but it could have been better. And yeah, of course, it is that way that it opens up along those hinge pieces that I mentioned. And it looks like, yeah, so we have these triangular plates that when it's closed up, you see the whole thing with a sort of complete floor. But when you open it up, they just really reveal gaps, which is fine. I mean, it needs to be flexible that way. So yeah, I think this is definitely an interesting thing, and I will get one at least, possibly more than one, because collecting pieces, pixies. Although I think, wait, yeah, I don't think I mentioned. I just forgot it, that this is just another set that this comes with, because it came with that one banner set. So we have two sets in March coming with these pixies. That's good. I like that. Okay, that's a very good thing. Yeah, 587 pieces. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And now the last set, which is from Goblet of Fire. 5 figures. So we have Harry, Crumb, Hermione, Ron, and this mermaid. And, ooh, Grindylow. It's a very strange mold, but I like it. It's good. I bet those are gonna be very expensive on the second-hand market, because we only get one, and I think it's unlikely that we'll get them in another set. So okay, and I think it's okay. Let's just comment on the build here for a sec. So we have the bottom of the lake here, and you have this structure that I guess the mer people built, and it supports the the water surface and this tower, which I think is big enough to really, I mean, for play purposes, I think this just makes perfect sense to have. When I read the rumor that this is supposed to that this set was coming with one of these little tower things, I was really questioning it and going, how and why. But this makes me really feel like, okay, it does sort of make sense, because there is some height here. So for a kid to play with, this is really good value, I think. When you have these you have the people up here able to dive down under the water, and I think it's good. This is definitely better than I expected when I heard the rumors for this set. And it looks like there's going to be a play feature here with the chains and stuff. Let's take a look. So, okay, here they show you the side build to the side, and there's a boat. That's almost the exact same build as with the original set that this is based on from 2005. I don't remember the name. Model does not float. Yeah, no, nope, it wouldn't. Yeah, the shark head crumb is not the best. I think. Okay, so this is from the collectible minifigure series. This mold for the shark head, and it includes the fin, and it's all because this whole mold was meant to be for a person, a Lego minifigure cosplaying as a shark. And I don't think it works for this because he didn't transform into a full, or well, into this much of a shark. He just had the shark head, as far as I know, and so I think the one, or I guess he had the first fin, but not this. He didn't have a tail fin, which doesn't make sense anyway because you have legs. The only reason this piece is made this way is because it's supposed to be for a minifigure who's cosplaying as a shark, not a person who's transformed into a shark. So it doesn't make perfect sense. But it looks like this is a back print for the head. And I forgot to mention, looks like this is a new face print for Crumb, which is good. Let's take another look if we can. Yeah, so brand new face print, I believe. Definitely not one we got for Crumb before, but I think this could be a new print altogether. These two torsos are new, these are not new, but this whole figure is new. Everything's new except maybe the hair, I don't know. But I can't say that I recognize this hair as something that I've seen before, so maybe that's new too, but I wouldn't know really. Let's go back though. This yellow crab, I think, is also just an Easter egg to the original 2005 set, because that set came with a yellow crab. And well, it did also come with a similar structure as this, but it was both more and less than this. I did think I'd prefer this though to that. You have to look at pictures to see the differences though. And here we have the back of the box, and so there's a dispenser of some drinks, probably some hot drinks to warm them up, and the boat, and oh yeah, that's the back of his head, which means that you can't look at this figure from the back, because I don't think that hairpiece covers this whole thing up. I mean, look how low this goes. To be able to work with this shark mold, this needs to cover a whole lot of the surface area of the back of the head, and I don't think the hairpiece covers it up. So that's gonna be ugly. Yeah, that's gonna be very ugly. Okay. Still happy about the new face though, but since it's got that on the back, I think Yeah, I would have preferred if they had a different mold altogether. The one from 2005 was way better. Even though that was just one solid brick with no, not brick, but one solid piece with without any prints, without any different colors or anything. It was just a plain um, like shark head with a fin, but it was perfect. I thought it was perfect. Okay, so there's a play feature here for them dropping down into the water, which I guess that's fine. You can pretend that they're diving, and here's the thing that sparks that action. So it looks like you just push this down, and then they go diving in. And maybe there's not really a major play feature here with the chains and everything. Looks like so they have these. I think these are semi-flexible Technic. What are they called? Not is it Technic? Yeah, they're Technic pieces that just. I think they're a bit bendy, if that's what I think it is. Meaning that if you push these figures, they're gonna be shaking and probably look like they're underwater. And I guess that is sort of a play feature, even though it's not really that exciting, but it's something. I think that's what they're trying to show here with these um, little effects that they're shaking here. So the 2005 set had a whole function where you push down on the thing and then they flew up, and they had these Technic pins. No, yeah, Technic pieces that were stuck to the legs, and then they when you push down the thing behind it, they just flew up into the air, and well, that was a lot more exciting, I guess, as far as play features go. But this is more, I guess, fun in a way that's not so explosive and just kind of weird. I mean, this is more. I prefer this in a way as an adult, you know. I mean, I don't care if I can't get my figures to fly up into the air. Um, I do think though, for the kids, it's gonna be less exciting. So yeah, but okay, let's talk a bit more about the mermaid though. So I do like the main parts of it that you see here: torso print, face print. But it's too bad we don't get a print for the lower half, and yeah, that's too bad. Um, would have blended better. We did back in 2005. That was using a darker green than this sand green that we're getting now, but yeah, I think it's good enough. And also with the whole tail bit being bendy like this, that means that you can you get this a bit more natural pose than the one from 2005, which was just sort of straight. And I guess I guess a lot of people thought that looked weird. But yeah, no print, and that's too bad. I do like the hair though, even though I don't know if it's new, unique for this character, or new for next year, but it does really look like this mer person is underwater. I mean, it's flowing in a perfect way. So excited to get that piece. And yeah, I guess that's about it. How many pieces are there? No. Yeah, that's all pictures. We have 349 pieces. That's not a lot. It's in the same range as the house banner sets, but it's more expensive. So, okay. I guess we do get 5 figures though. So that sort of compensates and does bring more value in a way. And yeah, these are the exact same figures we got in 2005. The same characters, I should say. The figures are new, but the characters are the same ones. So, yeah, definitely an interesting remake. And looking forward to getting it. But that's basically it, I think. I'm not going to show you these plushies, or I guess you've seen them, and they exist. But yeah, these 6 new sets are definitely interesting, and I'm glad I was able to get a look at them so soon. I guess I wasn't really ready for it. I wasn't expecting to get these pictures now, but I guess it's not really that early. It's a few months. We have some waiting, but yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has become a pretty long video, but I hope that you thought this was interesting, and maybe I saw some things that you didn't see when you looked up these pictures, if you did, or maybe you found them through this video. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you just wanted someone else's opinion on them. But either way, let me know what you think. Do you think these are good, bad, or worth your money? Depending on whatever they cost in your country. But overall, I'm just interested in your opinions. So let me know in the comments down below. And I will respond. Always do. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.